zero setup time ultimately, and when this job repeats, we can just load it straight up, the pallet's set, tools are in the machine, they're able to run.
And they can fit 2, 4, 6, 8. They can fit 8 parts just on a single face. You've got 4 sides on this tombstone. You can even get 8-sided tombstones. So it's a massive amount of parts you can fit on a bed. And also, the 240 tools around the back mean you're not having to stop because of tool wear. I'm here at LMS Precision now. Talking to the operators, they described Matsuura machines, especially the mills, as bulletproof. Let's find out today. Now, Simon, this is a horizontal we've got behind us. Can you just first explain what a horizontal configuration mill is, please?
So basically, going away from a vertical machining operation with a C-frame design, this has a horizontal spindle, and we're hitting the work horizontally, which allows for better swarf management, better clearance of swarf ultimately.
Yeah, and also there's a lot of differences between the table on a VMC is fixed, whereas on a horizontal you kind of get pallet changing and fourth axes kind of almost for free as part of the package. Now, what are the benefits of that?
So it allows you to multi-load parts using, for example here, sort of tombstone configurations. Also allows you to hit components on more than one side that you wouldn't get with a 3-axis vertical.
Okay, so let's bring that down to an example. We're here at an SME at LMS. What impact does that have on their company? What does it allow them to do that otherwise they wouldn't be able to do with, say, a vertical?
So with a multi-pallet horizontal machining centre, it allows you to leave pallets set, leave components ready to run and leave tools in the machine. So this example here has up to 240 tools in the machine. We can leave pallets set, so ultimately that allows the customer to run for longer periods unmanned and be able to schedule work a lot easier. Less operator dependency, where if you've got multiple vertical machines, you'll need multiple guys to run them, where here we can set and leave your operators then to be going on with other work.
For a long time, which automation is a big thing at LMS. They've got a lot of sliding heads, a lot of lathes with bar feeders and gantry loaders, which is like turning work is traditionally easier to automate, but actually with this machine, you can automate a hell of a lot of parts, maybe even run over the weekends.
Yeah, certainly. You can put one large component on here and hit all sort of 4 sides of that, or yeah, we can multi-load, so we can have 4 faces per pallet.
Shall we have a quick look? So on this base plate, if I just pull this out, if you move the base plate around, we can actually see some of the custom fits. So we've got some Lang quick 0-point quick change solutions. And then this is, I find quite interesting, this is a custom fixture that they've made with some little custom fixturing. So they buy these little wedges off the shelf, and they can fit 2, 4, 6, 8. They can fit 8 parts just on a single face. You've got 4 sides on this tombstone. You can even get 8-sided tombstones. So it's a massive amount of parts you can fit on a bed. And also, the 240 tools around the back mean you're not having to stop because of tool wear.
Yeah, correct. So you've got 0 setup time ultimately, and when this job repeats, we can just load it straight up. The pallet's set, tools are in the machine, they're able to run.
Sounds quite daunting though. I mean, if I'm an SME who's there's a Matsuura VMC right behind us, which I might be looking at a normal VMC, but if I want to get a horizontal instead, it's quite scary. There's a big tombstone, I've got to buy that, I've got to buy all this fixturing for, in this case, 6 pallets, I've got to buy maybe 240 tools if I want assisted tooling. It sounds quite daunting. Do you ever find people who've bought a horizontal and have maybe regretted the decision because there's a lot of accessories they have to buy?
Yeah, first and foremost, we support the customer. So we will talk through a concept with them, design and help them build that to give them the confidence that a horizontal machining centre is the right solution. So first and foremost, that's what we do.
Okay, so when you offer the turnkey solutions, how often do you reach for a horizontal and say that part perfect for a horizontal mill?
Like I said, if it's 3 or 4 axis work, then we would certainly first of all look at a horizontal option. And again,
keep going down. Let's have a quick look at the spindle.
It may, it doesn't necessarily have to be a full turnkey. We like to work with customers and produce engineering packages, really.
What do people need to consider if they're looking at a horizontal mill? I mean, what should they be looking for in their parts and their orders, number of orders? What kind of fixturing should they be looking for?
So ultimately, initially, if they have a shop full of VMCs and a number of guys running them, then maybe they need to consider looking at this as a different option. This will allow them to run unmanned through the night. They're hungry animals, but will very quickly be able to achieve over 90% OEE compared to that of a standard vertical, which would be maybe 20% OEE.
Well, you've got one person you have to employ that's just taking parts off, putting them back on again with really fast cycle times.
Exactly, yes.
It's a completely different way of working. It might be daunting to some, but If you're struggling maybe trying to make lots of small parts with quick cycle times, you should have a quick look at these horizontals. And the Matsuura systems, I've been told, they're bulletproof.